So welcome to a video diary series about the future of mining I'm calling Digging Deep. And buckle up, it's going to be an interesting ride. It's pre-dawn, pretty cold, and we're somewhere outside the town of Barberton in Mpumalanga, South Africa, I think. What breathtaking scenery. Pan-African Resources is a gold mining company whose mantra is mining for a future. But what exactly does that mean? I think many people see gold mining as an industry that belongs to the past. But the truth is, interest recently intensified as the gold price rallied against global uncertainty. These guys will tell you that if you are agile, action-focused, and innovative, you will definitely still have a role to play in the industry's future. So spend the day with me, and let's find out what exactly makes this mining company exceptional. Hi, Brett. How you doing?
How's it look?
Okay, let's begin. So here we are at the group's Barberton Mines complex. What's worth remembering is gold was first discovered here in the 1870s. So how do you continue to mine profitably in an area that's been mined for almost 150 years? How do you breathe new life into these old assets? Well, the answer to that, like most things, is complex. But here to give us the elevator pitch is Bert van der Berg, Pan-African's Chief Operating Officer. Over to you, Bert.
Thank you, Lindelani. Well, firstly, for us, Barberton really is a universe of opportunities. And we continue exploring using modern exploration techniques. And that redefines our geological future as we go along. A great example of this is a recent discovery that we call the Consort 42 level, grading up to 40,000 grams per ton in an area that had previously been generally written off as viable. So not only is our underground operations profitable, we have decades of life left, and there's even further upside potential going forward. But for these world-class ore bodies to be attractive, you need to be able to access and mine them efficiently. What gets me very excited is that through strategic planning and capital investment, we've really been able to create mining flexibility underground that underpins our robust production profile going forward. And then lastly, as you can see behind us, you mine or remine tailings that were mined in the past using new technology, and basically we get gold out of these mountains of waste that were discarded in the past.
And that's what you see happening behind me here at the tailings treatment plant. Let's have a look around. Hi, Jab, how you doing? Good to see you.
Welcome.
All right, let's check it out. Truly amazing over here.
Yeah, awesome place.
Another innovative technology making a real difference over here is the Biox plant. What on earth is that, you ask? Here's Lindelani to fill us in.
Thank you, Lindelani. So here at the Fairview Biox plant, we concentrate on recovering gold from sulfidic or refractory ore. So this is done through the Biox process, which is called the bacterial oxidation process, where microorganisms oxidize the sulfide minerals surrounding the gold, therefore exposing it in preparation for cyanidation. Now, without the BIOX process, we stand to lose about 60% of our gold. Now, that said, the bacteria require special conditions in order to perform effectively. And these conditions are monitored every day in order to determine how healthy the bacteria are.
Interesting. May I take a look, please?
Definitely. What you're seeing through the microscope is rod-shaped bacteria, round-shaped bacteria, all working together to oxidize the sulfide mineral surrounding the gold and exposing it in preparation for cyanidation.
Incredible. But let's move on. Hello, Mama, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Well, we're gonna come back just now, no?
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Kubas, how you doing? Good, how are you? Well, thank you. Okay, let's start. At Pan-African, safety has always been a paramount concern. And that's doubly important to these communities whose lives are impacted by the mine's activities. Let's hear from Kubas, Pan-African CEO, who holds Pan-African's commitment to surrounding communities close to his heart. Kubas?
Thank you, yes. So Pan-African is the largest employer in this area, so it's no stretch to say that the welfare of our communities is inextricably linked to our mining activities. Earnings from our operations flow directly into our local communities and businesses.
But what happens when the mine is depleted and moves on to other more valuable sites? Does this plaza shop become the center of a ghost town?
Well, Pan-African has just had our Barberton mining rights renewed for another 30 years, so we certainly don't plan on curtailing operations anytime soon. But that being said, we recognize that unemployment and lack of economic opportunities are major challenges in this area. And our mantra is to go beyond compliance in an attempt to assist in addressing some of these challenges. An example of the commitment to our communities is our new blueberry farming project.
So here we are, a major agricultural project on a gold mine. What's this all about? Let's chat to Pete Liefeld, the expert who set this all up. Pete?
Well, thank you. Simply, the very simple answer is that it's a very bold initiative to provide employment, and not only employment, but economic activity to the local communities. I think the question, why blueberries? And experience has taught me that with the right partnerships, with the right genetics, with the right techniques, we have the ability to really use all the available resources efficiently. And so with that all in mind, yes, the long-term goal to provide employment and opportunities for our locals.
And that, to be entirely honest, really doesn't gel with the image of gold mining I had in my mind earlier this morning. Nor does this fact. Pan-African mines in conservation areas and does so not in conflict, but in partnership with local conservation initiatives. I had an opportunity to visit the conservation area earlier today and chat to Chris Austin about it. Check this out. We're here with Chris Austin discussing mining and conservation. Chris, could you please tell us a bit more about the relationship between mining and conservation and how they can coexist?
Well, this area is unique in terms of its biodiversity and the number of endemic species. And now that Pan-African Resources have agreed to step in and become a partner and to protect the area, which falls within their tenement, I think it's a game changer for us. And it's important because to manage this area and to look after it, it's a large area and it needs lots of resources, and the mine's definitely going to make a big difference for us going forward. The reserves is co-owned by communities, it's owned by government, and it's also owned by private, and then with the mine. So it's an amazing long-term partnership that we see coming.
And that, I think, perhaps more than anything else, is a good demonstration of the face of modern mining. It has to be agile and innovative. It has to constantly generate profits and dividends that can be sustained through the commodity cycle.
Most definitely. Pan-African resources, shareholders come from all over the world. And what you're sitting on here is unique. So what we're looking after here and what Pan-African Resources is going to work together with us to look after belongs to humanity. It doesn't belong to just South Africans. The rhinos, the plants, and so it's a game changer that we actually have a partner in the size and the ability of Pan-African Resources to help to work with us to save and look after the place.
Absolutely. I don't think anyone could have said it more beautifully.
Thank you.
So if there was one word that could describe the most important aspect of mining, what would that be?
Safety. Sustainability.
Communities.
Conservation.
What a fascinating day. Thanks for joining me, and look out for episode 2, where we'll be visiting Pan-African's Evander mines. I'm sure there'll be more surprises in store, but for now, this is Lindelani, out.